Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. So normally I don't do Saturday and Sunday videos because I just don't. I take a break. I slept in today and I really wanted a full breakfast, like a full Irish or full English. I'm going to have to make a full English because I don't have the rashers, I don't have the thick bacon for the full Irish. You need that. So it'll be a full English. And when I was thinking about not making a video, and then I was like, well, wait a minute. Most people may not even know how to make a full English. And moreover, I know for a fact, most people don't know how to make proper scrambled eggs. I will say, oh, perfect that he just popped on. My friend John Paul just popped on. He makes an amazing full English, so I hope I do it some justice. But this video, more importantly, is about the proper way to make scrambled eggs, because most people completely screw up scrambled eggs. So, like I said, I don't make Saturday, Sunday videos, but I thought, why not? Let me get my apron on and everything else, and then we can wash our damn hands. I slept in today, so it is okay to have breakfast at, I don't know, what is it, 2, 3? I don't even know what time it is in the afternoon. All I know is I slept all night. So my first meal is going to be breakfast. It's super simple, guys. But most importantly, I just want you to pay attention to the scrambled eggs, so that everyone knows how to make proper scrambled eggs. Wash your damn hands. Hey, Mia, how are you, baby? Oh. 20 seconds sometimes feels like forever. So there are a couple of very important parts to an English breakfast. One is going to have to be some kind of meat. Like I said, if you're making an Irish, you can use rashers, but you can't make an Irish breakfast without, the thick cut Irish bacon. I've got myself a nice pork sausage that I like. I'm going to blister a tomato. I'm going to have it and blister it. We've got some mushrooms. You need your baked beans, and then of course, properly done scrambled eggs. Exactly, John. It's brunch time. That's what it is. Oh yeah, there you go. It's perfect for you guys. Good morning, Mark. How are you? All right, so let's get started. First things first, I'll show you guys that I got my beans on. There we go, just got my baked beans going. Perfect here. I'm gonna get my cast iron skillet, and then what's beautiful about this is that I can get my sausage started in here, I can blister my tomato and my mushrooms. I can move that off to the side to stay warm while I show you guys the proper way to do a nice scrambled egg. So we're just gonna get all these fired up, so everything will be nice and warm at the same time to go on a plate. Now the good thing about using either one of these pans is that if you want to take it off of the stove, you can also use your oven as a warmer. So if you're running out of room, or you have a smaller kitchen, or you're just cooking for a lot of people, pans like this that don't have a plastic handle or anything are easily popped into the oven to keep everything warm. So now, I'm going to take a large sausage. Some people may leave it like this and just keep turning it like a good old American hot dog. I like to half it. Makes it a little bit easier as we're going. It's right in there. I've just got my 2 baby portobellos. You can really use any mushroom you want. And I've also taken my tomato and I've halved that, right? I'm going to let these go in a little bit after the sausage gets rolling and the beans get warm, so that our timing's good on everything. And this morning I'm having water, but I'll probably slip into a Prosecco and OJ sooner or later. All right, now for your eggs, we've got them separated here. Most importantly, when you're gonna make scrambled eggs, do not pre-scramble these. That's where everyone screws up. That's where you start to get dry. They stick to the bottom of the pan and whatnot. Literally, we're gonna break these down as they cook themselves. But that's not even the first step. Just telling you guys, do not break your eggs down. Get yourself some Creme Freche. If you can't get a Creme Freche, I mean, these are like 30 cents. If you can't get a Creme Freche, you could substitute a sour cream or a heavy cream, but really try and look for this. It should be near your yogurts and stuff like that. And of course, butter. You need lots and lots of butter. Looking nice. Okay. Throw our mushrooms. I would throw them in whole. Just bang, right? Right there in the butter. And then we can flip those in a little bit. Our tomatoes we're going to put in dead last, right? So right now, what I'm going to do is I'll get this back burner going. And then we'll leave that on high, even though it's a medium boiler. Then we get going on our eggs. All right. Simple pan, right? I'm going to kick this down to a medium-high heat. Put in my butter. Show you guys how to make the perfect. Now the secret to a perfect scrambled egg, constantly moving. You always want it constantly moving. Let my butter get about halfway drawn. My beans are coming up nice. All right, now bring this up to a little bit higher right before we put our eggs in. Get those. And then the idea here, guys, we're going to keep these moving. At some point, we're going to remove them from the heat, right? Now, the salt and pepper don't go on until the very end for seasoning, because what's that going to do for us is that salt and that pepper is going to break down the protein in the eggs and cause them to cook faster, right? So that's why you don't whip it up, because they don't need any help breaking the protein down. The heat will do that for you. And remember, all this keeps cooking when you take it off in the pan, right? Make sure nothing's sticking. We're not getting any of that hard or dry sort of egg skin going. See, look, they just break up when you touch them when they hit a certain heat. All right, we're going to remove these from the heat. Let me actually get my plate ready. Throw my tomatoes in. Lovely. Beans are coming up nice. Gorgeous. Mushrooms look nice. So I'm just giving everything a flip here, and I've got my tomatoes in. I'm going to throw my piece of toast down right now. Bring my eggs back over here onto the heat. And then for this one, I normally make a lot more eggs. There's normally people in the house enjoying breakfast with me. But right at this stage, we'll let it sit for 2 seconds. We're going to get our creme fraiche ready. Now because this is a small amount of eggs, we're just going to go, that should be enough. Just a dollop to finish it off at the end. Get that in with the heat. Yep, perfect. Salt and pepper at the end here. And then, right as we finish, we throw those nice chives in. Just something to give that a fresh flavor at the end there. Oh, beautiful. We can turn the heat off on this. Fold our eggs down onto the plate, because remember, get them out of the pan because they're still going to be cooking. The last thing you want is a really dry egg. All right. Cook our tomatoes off at the end. Let's get them back onto the big boy. Beans are going to be scorching hot, so those are good to go. Sausage is looking delish. Mushrooms are nice and buttered up. Oh, those look great. Actually going to give my tomato here another cut. Quarter it off. There we go. Looking lovely. That's going to be perfect. Oh, just heard the toast come up at the perfect time. There we are. Guys, I give you a lovely English breakfast with some creamed eggs, sausage, beans. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. That's how you make perfect scrambled eggs.